Descendant, I'm glad you made it back safely. I heard the amount of pressure in the Void Abyss was huge. And yet you still managed to complete the operation. You really are talented. I'd love to have you join our unit. Wouldn't that be great, Keelan?
Sure. They're useful enough. They don't get in the way and they can hold their own. Thanks to you, the mission was a success. You did well, even though you weren't trained for it. Inez, why are you looking at me like that?
Wow. The Void Abyss really is a scary place. It's changed your arcade traits, and now it's even changed your personality. I've never heard you compliment anyone before. Keelan's still in there somewhere, right?
Never mind. Descendant, you should pay HQ a visit. I hear they're preparing a follow-up operation. Inez, I've got to drop by the Magister Research Institute. I'm a little worried about that doggo we rescued.
Wow. I swear that didn't sound like Keelan. I didn't know he liked dogs.
Now what do you want? Go on, I'm waiting.
Welcome, Descendant. In the time that we have been able to observe the Void Abyss, we've run into a problem. It seems that the Colossi in the Void Abyss that we've observed have also spotted Ingress. Seneca believes that our ability to observe the Void Abyss is due to the reduction in space between the Void and Ingress. If Seneca's hypothesis is correct, it also explains how the Colossi in the Void Abyss were able to detect Ingress. The problem is that the wavelengths of the Colossi that have been detected are different than normal. They are several orders of magnitude above standard. It is probably the largest reading ever recorded for a Colossus. Inez is investigating to see if this phenomenon is related to the exploration of VV-072. As soon as we have more information, I will pass it along. Please head to Intercept immediately. I wish you the best of luck, Descendant.
Descendant, I know the situation is urgent, but I have information to relay to you. I will be waiting. Descendant. There are traces of a special wavelength in the Colossus energy that Seneca identified. A trace that only I can detect, thanks to my void energy sensory amplification algorithm. It is very faint, but it is a trace of Arche. Of course, it is possible that the Arche trace on the Colossus is a result of a number of coincidences. It would not be surprising if a Colossus who fought a battle with the ancestors in the distant past retained these traces in the aftermath of the battle. Colossi are also still shrouded in mystery for the most part, so I would not be surprised if some of them have powers related to Arche. Descendant, we need a sample to determine why this Colossus has Arche traces on it. I will collect the data once you have intercepted it.
You need information about the Colossi. Descendant, I know you fought your fair share of intercept battles, but this one will be a real challenge. The enemy shows the highest void energy readings of any Colossus I've ever observed. Yet the Colossi that we've dealt with so far fall within what we consider a normal range. Well, this one far exceeds that. At first I thought it must be an error. But you are about to face the most powerful Colossus you will have ever encountered. Please, be careful. I'll begin preparations to intercept right away. Are you ready? I am analyzing the Void Paradox.
Descendant, I've been waiting for you. First of all, thank you for your hard work you put into this operation. An impressive achievement for your first Void Vessel exploration. It's no wonder Hound wants to recruit you. It's not entirely because of that success, but it has been decided that for the time being, you'll be assigned to Void Vessel exploration missions. VV-072 is unlike any Void Vessel that we've discovered so far. It doesn't look like a Vulgus ship, and I'm concerned that the Vulgus have already taken control of its interior. Also, the Vulgus seem to be using a dedicated exploratory force similar to our Hound unit. We need to find out what they are doing on VV-072 and what they are looking for. Descendant, I want you to conduct a second search operation. I'll contact Hound to assist you.
Well, I didn't expect you to be rushed into another operation this fast. While we're here, Descendant, can you come and see me for a moment? There you are. I'm as confused as you are by HQ's decision. A redeployment so soon after your return.
Though I can see why HQ ordered it. It's the Void Abyss after all. And there are Vulgus all over VV-072.
And, unfortunately, the data you collected contained very few valuable leads. Plus the unexpected Vulgus presence. I suppose HQ had no choice.
The presence of the Vulgus on VV-072 means it's likely they're also looking for something there. Probably information that can give them an advantage over us. Traveling into the Void Abyss isn't easy, even for the Vulgus. There must be something important for them to take that risk. If VV-072 is a Vulgus ship, they have the advantage. We won't be able to stop whatever the Vulgus are planning if we fall behind now. That's why a second sweep is absolutely necessary.
Keelan's right. So I pulled something together as well. This device contains a code to break the Vulgus algorithm. When the specialized code loaded onto this device is activated, it will automatically collect Vulgus records from all over the Void vessel. Analyzing those records will tell us why the Vulgus came to VV-072. I'm counting on you, Descendant.
Descendant, I hear you're planning further operations in the recently discovered Void vessel. I have a favor to ask. Can you come to the Research Institute?
Launching Void Vessel Exploration Operation.
Lord Garel, this is the report you asked for on Amon's dread armor and the anti-void shield. It is, as Amon promised, a useful addition to our arsenal. It is unaffected by void energy at any depth of the void abyss. It is the same for the anti-void shield. We had an 87.32% reduction in scout losses. If I may, if this is Amon's source technology, I suspect he has more. Just give me the order, Lord Garel. For the sake of your legion, I shall force Amon to relinquish the technologies he is hiding. Enough. Amon is under my control. Focus on your orders. I want results as soon as possible. I shall find what you desire, Lord Garel. Even if it costs me my life. All shall heed the orders of Lord Tyrell. Unfortunately, our Legion of Darkness units do not have the technology to fully decrypt it. We may need to request Avon to decipher it. Also, we believe Arcane is needed to re-enable it. I request that we proceed to the second stage. If we can successfully obtain Arcane Serum, we believe we can analyze a significant portion of it. We also believe the research center includes the technology to create gigantic arcane organisms. I shall present a more detailed report once we return to the fortress. I have an order for the lesser commanders. The implementation of the dread armor and the anti-void shield are goals in reach. The operation duration has been extended by 13 times, and losses reduced by 87.32%. These results will satisfy lesser beings, like your own class. All that remains is collection of the data scattered throughout the ship. According to Avon, the encrypted location of the sealed Ironheart left by the modern ancestors can be found here. You understand? The glorious moment for Master Corell and Kripoff finally approaches. It has been a century since Master Corell embarked on this task. Sacrifice your lives so that we may acquire all that we need. You are dismissed.
Status report, communication number 32. Suspected location of a bio-experimental lab identified. Null structure found. Data transmitting. Confirmed connection to Ironheart. General Ayman's orders. Facility to be preserved. Transmission complete. Drone control module experiment complete. Area defense and surveillance online. Exploration report complete. Commander! It's the Descendents!
Are you high on void energy? That's not possible.
Enemy firepower is too strong! It's the Descendents! Sir, look! I am working.
Herzlich willkommen.
Danke, Spidey.
Everyone to your battle stations.
Be careful, there's four of them!
4 or 10, it makes no difference. Put them all in body bags. I will lead the way. Surround them so they can't escape.
Us, sir!
Of course you idiots! If those Albion scum get away, I will rip you apart myself.
Yes, sir! Right away, sir!
Descendant, I've analyzed the data you've uploaded to your receive channel. There are some anomalies. I was wondering if you had a moment to discuss them. There you are. You've done a great job collecting the data. I've processed and analyzed the information you uploaded. Let me break it down for you. Firstly, we only discovered VV-072 recently, but the Vulgus records go back way before we discovered it. That means the Vulgus didn't discover VV-072 around the same time as we did. They'd already been there for a long time. Luckily, the data you collected was quite detailed, giving us some clues as to why the Vulgus went to VV-072 and what they've been looking for there all this time. For starters, the information the Vulgus are after is probably related to the Ironhearts, and it's most likely the information on where the Ironhearts are hidden.
How can you be sure?
Look, this is geographical data on Ingress. It accounts for a significant portion of all the data we have, and some of it is locked with quantum encryption. The Vulgus surveyed the entire topography of Ingress 100 years ago. For them to go all the way to the Void Abyss to look for topographical information means...
It probably has something to do with the Ironhearts.
Considering how accurately Corell was able to locate the Ironheart, he must have found the information here.
If only we'd been faster. We could have turned the tables on them. Wait. Inez. What's this?
Oh, I was just about to get to that. This data is very old. It's about an engagement the Vulgus fought against an enemy on VV-072.
Hang on. Isn't this referring to Aisha's squad?
Yes, that's what I thought too. The way they described how they looked, the technology they used, their firearms, and especially the mention of the rose of Aisha, Aisha's weapon. Everything fits, down to the bullet specs.
That means Aisha's squad survived the Void Storm and made it to VV-072.
It seems that way, but there's no record of what happened to them. If the Vulgus had killed them, it would be in these records. But there's nothing further after an entry saying they lost the targets. It's complicated. Anyway, Descendant, I'll go over this with HQ and get back to you.
Descendant, I need to speak with you in private. Can you spare a minute?
What's going on? I overheard your conversation with Inez and Keelan. As they guessed, the enemy that the Vulgus engaged was definitely Aisha. I had my doubts when I started reviewing the records, but when it got to the part about a red handgun and a rose engraved on it, I was convinced. A handgun engraved with a red rose was Aisha's most cherished weapon. As you know, not many Descendants use handguns as their primary weapon, and no Descendant would insist on using a handgun unless it was an RK unique weapon. For me, that confirmed the enemy that the Vulgus engaged, mentioned in those records, was Aisha. I've been obsessed with finding Aisha, waiting for the right time to go and search for her. Now that the opportunity is finally here, I've been excluded from the operation. I don't resent Alpha's decision. He's made a wise choice. But I need to ask you to do something. It's now or never. Will you look for signs of Aisha during this operation? It doesn't matter how small they are. I want to see them with my own eyes. I desperately need this.
This is Descendant Eckert. Are you busy? I've been refining the Void Vessel record tracking algorithm at HQ's request. I'll need to talk you through it. Could you spare some time?
Ja, ich habe Zeit.
I'm Eckert from Data Intelligence. How can I help you? You're here. This is the device with the improved algorithm. I've added a couple of features to the Void radar configuration. Firstly, I've altered the data collection device so it detects certain wavelengths within the coordinates. I've also added a feature to amplify and track RK traces once detected, even the faintest amount. Even if the level of RK emissions drops below the threshold, it shouldn't be a problem, as long as it has been detected. The device will accurately amplify the traces and recalculate their location. It gave me some headaches along the way, but it all turned out okay. Take it to Seneca, and that's it. It'll start functioning once he's installed it. What I found most interesting during the development of the algorithm was in order to reduce the interference from void energy, I had to incorporate the principle of modulation of the gamma value of the reflected wavelength. Descendant? Descendant, are you listening?
Have you completed preparations? Hello, Descendant. I've been waiting for you. That must be the algorithm Eckert modified. I'll apply it right now. When the algorithm activates, you'll be able to detect data that was previously obscured by the high levels of void energy. It'll provide an opportunity to retrieve data that would otherwise be missed due to the wavelengths. The first data to collapse
Hallo.
is the RK wavelengths remaining on BV-072. These are the records left behind by any descendants. This is a chance for us to see events that took place, people we've lost, and any truths that may have been obscured. Descendant, I hope you return safely after completing the operation.
I've reviewed the most recent battle report. What was it like coming face to face with Corel?
I mean, I barely made it out alive.
He may not have shown it, but he was worried about you. Alpha?
I was. And I want you to take it easy for a while. Try a different mission. Have a look at this.
What are these?
We discovered them when we were going through records of past operations. These ones seem to involve your parents. So I'm hoping you'll look into them.
Records about my parents? Grandma, when are Mom and Dad coming back? Mom said she'd bring me a birthday present. She hates me, doesn't she? Is that why she left me? And Dad? Grandma? I don't want you to leave me too. I can't even remember what my parents looked like. When I think about my childhood, I only remember being with my grandmother. Why are you giving me this now? I'm fine. I'm fully recovered. I'd like to be assigned to a different operation.
Bunny, this is an order.
Ugh.
It won't be easy to find and restore these records. I've assigned you this because you're the best person for the job, and I expect you to do your best.
All right. I guess I'll do it.
Good. Don't forget I'll need progress reports. And you can ask Nell if you need anything.
Fine. Leave it to me.
success of this operation will lead us to victory. I honestly don't know what to think. I've never had so many questions following a successful operation. To think that there are Vulgus in Sigma Sector. Not to mention the astounding data left behind by the Medical Corps. Analysis of their findings indicates that of the people that went missing, those who had RK were identified and transported to Sigma Sector. Karel, what the hell are you planning? It's time we viewed Sigma Sector with our own eyes, not just through the eye of truth. Don't worry, Captain Harris has already found a safe way into the sector. Thanks to our recent observations, we've learned that the interior of Sigma Sector has been significantly transformed over time. If we can survive the void storms with a tactical transport equipped with anti-void shields, we can get inside Sigma Sector. The Vulgus likely use the same method. But we'll need a tactical transport to get out of Sigma Sector as well. Which means the time we have for the operation is limited to the amount of time that the tactical transport can stay airborne within the sector. We have no choice but to expand our reach a little at a time. But if we don't move forward at all, we'll never uncover Karel's plan. I will be counting on you, Descendant.
Harris, what's the status of the tactical transport?
Well, if Dr. Elias could lower her weapon, I might be able to focus a little better.
What? What does that mean? Clay,
Hallo.
Stay back, everyone. You said this transport was ready to go. Give it to me, and you can go fix the others.
Just calm down. Lower your weapon and control your hair, and let's talk, okay?
My daughter's life is at stake. I told you I don't have time to wait.
There's no guarantee she's even there. Daya didn't have RK.
Shut up, Harris!
Clay.
Ajax. I didn't think you'd try to stop me, too. If you hadn't given Daya that recommendation letter in the first place, none of this would have happened. Even when you knew what happened to my husband, you had to help me lose Daya, too? Is this that faith you're so fond of talking about? You failed to protect anyone. Even with that mighty barrier of yours. Step aside now, and I'll allow you to protect your own life.
Clay, I'm not here to stop you. I've come to ask your permission to come with you. If it's to find Daya, I'll sacrifice my own life to help. Just, can you give me some time to prepare so that I can be of more use to you?
You want to help me?
Yes. Any way you see fit.
All right. Yes. I want you to feel the pain my family felt. HQ, send me and Ajax in first. Then this can all be over.
Request granted. When the tactical transport is ready, you can deploy to the front line.
Thank you, Clay.
Nell, Transport 7 is ready to launch. I'll be handing over transport controls to the Descendents.
Understood, Captain. You may proceed.
Keep it short and sweet. Overhauling all the transport vehicles on such short notice? I thought I wouldn't have it done in time. But the anti-void shield output looks good. It's ready to go, so it's up to the Descendents from here on out. Flying a tactical transport requires an expert pilot, but, as you know, us ordinary humans can't withstand void storms. We don't have RK to prevent void erosion. So, for this operation, you'll take the lead. Fly the transport and set up an area of operations. Luckily, from what we've observed, it seems that RK will work inside Sigma Sector. You can use the transporter-mounted RK transfer pad, so you don't have to land the transport on entry and exit. That'll mean it's more likely to survive. Everything should be fine as long as you're careful, Descendant. Look after yourself. And Gley, I hope she can find something. Anything.
Descendant, are you really going? Hold it right there. You have something to ask of the great Reyna? Wow. Sending a person into Sigma Sector? We haven't been able to deploy even an exploration drone there. And now this? Am I dreaming, or is this real? Descendant, if you happen to stumble upon any of those old amorphous relics out there, mind bringing them back when the mission's over? Anything you can find, you hear me? Even a scrap of paper will do. As long as we can properly restore it, it'll be worth its weight in archaeological gold. Imagine finding a teacup smeared with an ancestor's DNA. Or better yet, stumbling upon some kind of powerful primordial RK. Now that'd be like hitting the cosmic jackpot without even buying a ticket. And for Descendants who bring back relics, I've got something way better than a lottery ticket. All those strategic supplies our excavation teams have been gathering from all over Ingress, I'll hand them over on the spot. No complicated transfer procedure required. I'm sorry for asking you to take on this risky mission, but the value of the relics deposited in Sigma Sector is beyond comprehension. They're almost as valuable as the Iron Heart. But don't push yourself too hard. Got it? If you end up becoming a relic yourself, we'd be in real hot water. So promise me you'll take care, all right?
That scared me half to death. If she'd gone on a rampage, no one would have been able to stop her.
It's all... Now, you know what I'm capable of. And it was, as she said, I'm to blame for Gley's tragedy and grief. I used to think that anyone who could hold a weapon should fight for humanity. When I was an active soldier, I wanted to meet people who were as brave as I was. Then, as a military professor, I wanted to pass my knowledge on to the next generation. In that sense, Daya was my best student. I thought she was a young woman who could lead the future of humanity. But Daya wasn't required to join the military. Gley was already serving and saving lives, so Daya was granted an exemption. But she refused to stay in Albion and be safe. She wanted to be a soldier like her friends, her classmates, and her father who died in combat. I admired her passion, and so I made the most foolish mistake possible. I believed her when she said she'd discussed it with Gley, and I wrote her a letter of recommendation for the military academy. By the time Gley returned from the battlefield, it was too late. The administration could not reverse Daya's enlistment. The cadets had already been deployed to field units to train on the front line, and Daya was among them. After that, well, you know the story well enough. Gley went looking for Daya. They were both ambushed by the Vulgus and kidnapped. Gley managed to awaken her RK and escape the Vulgus, but because it was the first time she'd triggered her rage frenzy, she lost control of her senses and didn't take Daya with her. It would have been nice if Daya had awakened her RK as well, but that's wishful thinking. Daya had been tested for RK dozens of times. Glay's hope that Daya was sent to Sigma Sector is probably unfounded, but that doesn't mean a parent shouldn't search every last place they can for their child. Glay needs to do this to find closure, and I have to atone for the mistakes I made which have caused so much pain to the Elias family. Glay and I will be at the Vanguard. I'm just sorry I won't be able to say goodbye to Aisha. But I suppose it was the same for Glay. I need to remember that.
Descendant Corps, this is HQ. Your tactical transport is cleared for takeoff. Operation Sigma Sector is go. I repeat, Operation Sigma Sector is go.
It's time. I'll move out first.
This is HQ. Troops are on the ground. Transport is en route to standby position. Best of luck, Descendants.
Detected signs of life inside a nearby RK receptor.
Hallo.
also made significant progress. Please come to HQ and I will share the information. It isn't easy. Good to see you, Descendents. Instead of listening to me explain everything, please read Eugen's recon report. Here it is.
I knew my mom and dad were soldiers, but I had no idea they were involved in such a top-secret operation. These files are pretty unclear. I need to find more operation records. If I follow the trail, I might be able to find a lead or two.
Dad, I hate you. You always leave me behind. I don't want to stay with Grandma. I want to stay with you, Mom. Dad, where are you going? You said you'd play with me. I hate you. And I hate you too, Mom. And Grandma.
All Void search parties. We have found a clue to lead us to the Iron Heart. Our path will not be an easy one. But I have no use for weakness. Remember, the Iron Heart is essential for the greater good. You shall become pathfinders and light the way. Go, my legions. Go and find our way to glory.
What is it now? Descendant, it looks like our theory was correct. The Vulgus identified people with RK and took them to Sigma Sector. The report says that responses from humanoid organisms were recorded coming from tomb-like structures. A bioscan detected RK in the DNA sample taken from one of those organisms. This can lead us to where the missing people were taken. But the Void Storm and Vulgus attack prevented a full analysis of the structures. We've called the structures RK receptors. We need to send in the Descendant Corps to investigate them. We have to understand the composition, features, and purpose of the structures to get to the bottom of what the Vulgus are plotting. Prepare for re-entry as soon as you're able. Please make sure you're fully ready.
Captain, calm down and listen to me. Are you saying Daya is inside one of those receptors? Do you really think that makes sense?
Convince me why it doesn't, Eugen.
Mel briefed you too, right? Please, come and help me with this. Captain, you've read this report, just like I have. The humanoid organisms inside the RK receptors all have RK.
So what? What does that have to do with your claim that Daya isn't in there?
You still weren't accepted? Daya didn't have RK. She was tested hundreds of times, maybe more. Please, you need to accept this. Daya, she's already...
I was also tested hundreds of times, and every single time I was told that I didn't have RK. But guess what? I awakened my RK, and it wasn't thanks to those pompous magisters. It was at the hands of the Vulgus. If someone as unremarkable as me has RK, then Daya must have RK that's even more powerful. I can hear it. The sound of her heart. My blood, my heart, beats with her. Jin, I know you're worried about me, but I have to go. Daya is calling me. Daya.
Miss Elias, please, listen to yourself.
Daya.
Damn it. Fine. Do whatever you want. Do whatever you want. I'm sick and tired of losing people I care about. Missing them. Always hurting.
Ajax, start the engine. We're going to the area where the RK receptors are most concentrated. There are a lot of Vulgus there. Eugen was right to worry.
If the other Descendants can distract the enemy forces in other zones, we should be able to investigate them all. Lepik, I'm counting on you for fire support. Fiesta, work with other Descendants to create a diversion for us.
See you on the other side, Fiesta. Maybe you can make me some shaved ice when we get back.
Don't you ever get tired of eating that? Protect the Professor and Glay.
This is HQ. Troops are on the ground. Transport is en route to standby position. Best of luck, Descendants. Operation. Descendant, prime the detonator with your RK. Then activate the remote detonation device.
Dankeschön. Endlich mal ein Lob von dir. Ich habe den Gegner auch besiegt, womit ich gestern Probleme hatte. Naja, wie gesagt, ich wollte das einfach selber gestern lernen. Ich muss es ja selber lernen. Ah! Oh Gott. Jetzt aber, kaum werde ich gelobt, ja? Kaum werde ich gelobt, geht's los hier, dass ich abkacke. Ach, es war schon immer so, auch in der Ausbildung. Ach, wirklich? Der schlauer Mann. Richtig schlauer Mann. Den Köter habe ich aber immer noch nicht. Oh, bitte nicht. Center, bei aller Liebe, aber nein. Bitte laufen Sie, bitte benutzen Sie das Steuerkreuz, um sich fortzubewegen. Auch so ein schlauer Spruch. Ich glaube, der stand... Wofür sind diese Stufen eigentlich da? Das kannst du mir mal erklären. Nein, habe ich nicht. Da musst du dich geirrt haben. Das hat mir Konfuzius auch schon gesagt. Du kannst ja mal gucken, wie du zu deinem komischen Jetpack kommst. Guck hier. Ach so, ich bin schon Level 20 oder so. Dann habe ich ja nicht mehr so viel. Guck mal hier. Das müsstest du doch aber eigentlich auch haben. L1 und R3 zusammendrücken. Ach, du hast es hier schon besorgt. Ah ja. Das weiß ich gar nicht, weil ich gleich nochmal in meine alte Wohnung fahren wollte. Aber ich denke mal, ja, auf jeden Fall. Ich wollte nicht mehr. Eigentlich sage ich immer, ich will nicht mehr so lange spielen. Naja, und dann sind 2 Stunden später vergangen. Das ist doch echt zum Mäusemelken hier. Es ist doch echt zum Mäusemelken hier. Hm? Ja, ja. Schreib mich bitte an, damit wir es machen kann. Ich rede von diesem Spiel. Oh, er ist hingefallen. Oh. Oh. Sofort, da sind ja keiner. Du bist der Einzige. Guck, 22, bin 22, ja. Blondes Haar. So stand sie vor mir. Ah, guck mal, eine Sequenz.
They imprisoned Descendents in these?
Aber ich sag mal so, wenn das Episode 3 ist, dann habe ich ja viel nachzuholen, ne? Also, just saying. Und diese Gleiter wurden ja erst in Episode 3 eingeführt. Heißt das also, ihr musstet die ganze Zeit laufen, um von Punkt A nach Punkt Z zu kommen? Wie anstrengend war das denn? Dann ist es ja der perfekte Einstieg gerade. Das ist ja, keine Ahnung, ich muss ja die Story noch hinterherkommen. Ich habe die Story ja nicht gespielt. Das ist aber bestimmt mega nervig, immer hinterherrennen zu müssen. Oh Gott, da ist sie ja. Ach so. Okay. Oh, guck mal, krass. Also es ist schon geil inszeniert. Was mich bloß ein bisschen stört, ist diese Schatteneffekte in den Gesichtern. Die sehen so ein bisschen komisch aus. Also es ist nicht ganz 100%ig optimiert. Vielleicht sieht es auf der PS5 Pro ja anders aus. Ich weiß es nicht. Oh, alles schon geil gemacht. Ich meine bloß, die Schattenperformance in den Gesichtern sieht nicht so gut aus. Oh no. Oh shit. Oh no. Scheiße. Die Katze kennst du noch gar nicht? Die Cutscene, ja, siehst du, deswegen lasse ich auch nicht vorspulen. Ich lese mir das alles durch. Boah, ach du meine Güte. Hallo, Zuschauer Nummer 3! Ich habe übrigens jetzt schon 306 Abonnenten, wenn ich mich nicht verlesen habe. Schon krass. Danke an jeden Abonnenten von euch. Danke, danke, danke. Richtig cool. Und das auf normalen Wege. Ich habe keine Abonnenten oder so gekauft. Ja, ich habe das auf normalen Wege geschafft. Krass. Danke nochmal an jeden von euch. Ich will ja hier niemand was unterstellen. Oh, na so ein Outfit will ich auch gerne haben bei der nächsten Halloween-Party. Geil. Obwohl wir in Deutschland, wir sagen ja Fasching dazu. Wir sagen ja kein Halloween. Das ist ja wieder dieser amerikanische Kram. Oder? Fasching. Fasching und keine Faschos. Obwohl Faschos spielen, feiern auch Fasching. Ach du Scheiße, guck dir das mal an. Ich finde, das Outfit sieht ein bisschen aus wie Zone of the Enders. Schon geil inszeniert. Cool. Jetzt auf einmal. Oh, guck mal, da, Alter. Könnte man einen Kinofilm draus machen. Ist sie doch am Leben, siehst du? Sie ist doch am Leben. Das ist der sogenannte Altea, glaube ich. Sie ist am Leben. Ein bisschen Warhammer-mäßig. Cool. Ja. Und die haben alle große Bubis. Alle große Bubis. Siehst du, die Böse war doch die Dings gewesen. Die Tochter. Die wurde, ja, Dia wurde von den Vulgos sozusagen gekidnappt und wurde jetzt wahrscheinlich zu den Bösen gemacht. Das ist der Cliffhanger in der ganzen Sache. Krass, oder? Gucken erstmal hier. So viel, wir sind schon ein bisschen weiter jetzt hier. Ja, naja, das liegt an deinem Alter, Christian. Ups. Gib mir die Belohnung. Die Eventbelohnung für The First Descendant X Nier Automata sind da. Cooper, eine Währung, die für Modulverbesserung verwendet wird. Ah, Fundsachen. Danke. Erhalt der Belohnung nicht möglich. Annahme angehängter Gegenstand, da dein Inventar voll ist. Eieieiei. Ach, das hast du gemeint. Das hast du gemeint mit Inventar. Ja. Hab ich doch. Muss ich mir jetzt extra so einen Battle Pass kaufen oder was? Yeah. Ist lustig, die sagen gratis und trotzdem funktioniert das nur, wenn du einen Battle Pass verwendest. Der ist ja nicht wirklich gratis. Also, wenn du die guten Sachen... Ja, ich nix habe in 10 Euro. Du mir überweisen 10 Euro und dann können wir machen 10 Euro. Nee, müssen sie nicht. Die können es ja auch kostenlos machen, alles. Also von müssen kann schon mal nicht die Rede sein. Können sie ja auch umsonst machen. So, das würde ich gerne verschrotten. Wo kriege ich denn jetzt diesen netten Hund, den Wuffi, her? Erzähl doch mal. Erzählen Sie mir doch mal. Erzählen Sie mir doch mal. Ich muss Platz schaffen hier. Das heißt also, wie... Was? Der Hund ist in der Kiste? Lass das mal nicht die Peter hören. Ich baller jetzt einfach mal alles rein hier. Dann machen wir gleich noch mal eine Mission und dann level ich richtig extrem schnell. Was, Lady heißt die? Die Einzelteile sind in der Kiste. Haben sie den Hund also vorher klein gehackt und in Kisten gesteckt? Oh weia, ey. Oh, guck mal da. Ist zwar nicht mehr ganz Weihnachten, aber sieht trotzdem süß aus. Und hier hat einer einen Hund. In Ordnung. So. Aus Spaß sagst du mal nix. Ein süßer Hund. Oh la la. Da wird sich gefragt, warum das Spiel so beliebt ist bei Männern. Soll ich schwer machen oder? Achso, ich soll mich auf den neuesten Stand bringen lassen, steht hier. Wo ist der neueste Stand? Normal reicht. Okay. Hier war irgendwie was mit hier auf den neuesten Stand bringen lassen. Bitte lassen Sie sich auf den neuesten Stand bringen. Wo ist denn der Kommandobunker? Neue Nebenquest, okay. Hier war noch irgendwie was. Hier, da. Ich bin ein Häschen, ein Häschen, ein Häschen. Na, 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 na.
You found some special data from the Void Abyss. Intriguing and captivating data, in fact.
Ja.
The organism that Keelan rescued from the Void Vessel is no ordinary dog. It's the product of highly complex and sophisticated genetic engineering involving arcane. The signal picked up in the Void Abyss was a sensor of sorts. The organism's response to Keelan's arcane waves. Up until this point, only Descendents have been able to respond to and detect arcane. But it seems that this organism has a very specialized sensitivity to arcane. We are discovering new possibilities for this fascinating creature every day. Similar to when we first saw the possibilities of humanity. The Magisters speculate that this organism was created by the ancestors. It's just a theory. We've categorized this organism as a new species, an arcane phenomenon. This category means that it's a being that responds to arcane and can help Descendants in a variety of ways, which is, of course, what we plan to use them for. I also discovered a way to research Fellow, given enough materials. But as this organism came from the Void Vessel, you'll need to gather the materials.
Ach du Scheiße. Ich muss den Hund zusammensetzen. Ach, ey, du willst mich doch verarschen. Ja, wie ernsthaft? Ja, das war klar, dass dir das so lange dauert. Das kostet 400.000 Credits und Forschungszeit 16 Stunden. Nein, mein Prost Mahlzeit, ey. Aber ich bezahle doch kein Geld dafür. Jetzt brauch ich nur noch eine Neonröhre. Ja, na, das ist ja ohne Fleiß kein Preis. Und die Dinger hier kosten Geld, ne? Du musst sozusagen Geld investieren, um spezielle Gegenstände zu bekommen, ne? Jo, kann man mal machen. Kann man mal machen. Kann man mal machen, muss man aber nicht. Es zwingt dich ja keiner dazu. Warum hängt er hier? Wo ich eben drin war. Du meinst dieses Schlachtfeld, oder? Oder hier? Das meinst du? Oh. Forschungsstart. Geil. Kann man die dann auch gleich benutzen? Wenn wir alles hätten? Nee, ne, das würde dann wieder dauern. Ultimate Lepig. Ich glaube, da muss ich noch ein bisschen... Event Shop. Ach, da unten. Da. Aber ich habe ja nichts. Guck mal, hier oben ist 0. Da. 0, 0, 0. Lass dich von... Wo ist denn hier jetzt der Kommandobunker? Wo ist der denn? Ja, aber nur wenn ich Geld bezahlt habe und ich bezahle kein Geld dafür. Noch nicht. Ich nix bezahlen Geld dafür. Ich hole mir erstmal die Gratis-Sachen. Außerdem wird mir schlecht. Guck dir das mal an hier. Wo laufe ich denn hin? Dieser komische Bunker. Ich mache jetzt hier nochmal so eine Mission. Ich mach mal den Sumpfläufer. Den Sumpfläufer. Ich muss mal kurz. Baby.
Viel Spaß im Descendents.
Ja, toll. Schöne Wurst. Schöne Wurst. Ich muss ja gar nichts mehr machen. Komme ich ja genau richtig. Ja, ja. Nett. Lass mal machen. Lass mal machen. Genau. Total easy peasy. Melon squeezy. So kann man natürlich auch an Rohstoffe kommen, indem man einfach nichts tut. So, hier stand irgendwie, ich soll eine Waffe zerlegen. Eine Waffe. Wo kann ich denn hier die Waffeln zerlegen? Also hier... warte mal, alles als Schrott abwählen. Okay. Ach, zerlegen. Ah. Oh, ja. Ja. Ach, so geht das. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Also ich habe jetzt die ganzen seltenen Sachen, die habe ich jetzt sozusagen, also hier die normalen Sachen, die habe ich sozusagen, habe ich jetzt auch Ultimate-Sachen? Nee, ne? Nee. Ja, ist doch gut. Normal habe ich nicht mehr. So, genau. Und dann gucken wir mal. Ach, das hier. Genau. Ich weiß gar nicht, ob ich die jetzt alle hier noch brauche. Die kann zum Beispiel auch weg. Ja. Ich glaube, so viel brauche ich gar nicht. Ja. Rumgeballer. Okay. So. Okay. Ah, ah. Cool. Dann haben wir hier Verbrauchsgegenstände. Dreht er jetzt komplett durch. Schließe Mission leeren Schiff normal ab. Okay. Ich mache öffentlichen Einsatz. Ich mache das jetzt einfach mal so, weil ich kann immer Hilfe gebrauchen. Ich kann nur Hilfe gebrauchen, Leute. Ja, supi.
Launching Void Vessel Exploration Operation.
Oh, aua, aua. Bin wahrscheinlich völlig überpowered, ey. Und du sagtest irgendwie, es gibt nur 40 Stufen, ne, pro. Und dann habe ich ja schon über die Hälfte geschafft. Ah! Ups. Na, sage mal. Ich sterbe ja hier nur. So stand es aber nicht im Skript. Ich bin zu blöd. Ey, nee, oder? Endlich hat der Junge seinen Gegner gefunden. Ey, theoretisch können die das ja auch machen. Stunden später. Ach. So geht's natürlich auch. Nice. Guck mal. Ah, so. Ja, wir haben. Ja, das meintest du. Geil. Okay. Nochmal. Ich bin ja. Ah, hier, okay.
Launching Void Vessel Exploration Operation.
Wie sie alle fliegen, ne? Wahnsinn. Hauptfrau. Kann man hier noch nicht mal richtig zuhören. Hallo Zuschauer Nummer 2, willkommen. Ich mähe durch die Leute wie Butter. Bunny Zucchino von Sailor Moon. Hallo Zuschauer Nummer 3. Willkommen. Also mal. Aua, 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 schreit der Bauer, Bauer, Bauer.
humanity is very weak. That's why humans need us so desperately.
Launching Void Vessel Exploration Operation.
Hallo. Hallo Sie. Also ich kann jetzt diesen komischen Hund bauen und da freue ich mich. Da freue ich mich. Endlich habe ich meinen Blondie. So, jetzt muss ich hier diese komischen Dinger hier, die Aufzeichnungen einsammeln. Ach, die habe ich schon. Okay. Die habe ich auch schon. Na gut, dass ich die nicht noch mal vorher einsammeln muss. Ah!
Hold on. Everybody stand back. James.
James! James!
Because of the serum, then Edwin and I could...
Marie, don't jump to conclusions. Nothing's happened yet. We were exposed to large amounts of void energy on our way here. What's happening to James could be because of void energy. So calm down and get moving.
Aisha, are you saying shit on James? We have to find out to help him.
Eddie, we have to survive in order to save James. Don't look back, just run.
That must be a monster just impersonating James. That monster can't be James. Can it?
Marie, Edwin, pull yourself together. We have to remain calm.
How can you stay calm in a situation like this? Captain, you saw it too. You saw what James turned into. The same can happen to us. Can you promise us nothing will happen? How the hell are we going to survive the void? I don't want to die. I want to die. I want to live.
Hallo.
I hate the world. I hate it so much. I want to kill everyone. Everyone. I want everyone to feel how cold I am and my pain.
Look at me. Oh, my body. I'm a wreck. Why is our captain okay? Oh, Captain. You didn't take the serum. Oh, Captain, you're amazing. You survived even in a situation like this. How does it feel to watch us all die?
Captain, why do you look so sad? Are you happy to survive that all of us? It feels good, doesn't it? To watch us become monsters.